Hi, my name is Nadine from the channel Alignenus. Today I will be doing a comprehensive book summary of The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. Now, Florence Scovel Shinn was a pioneer in the field of self-help and spirituality. She was born in 1871 in New Jersey, and she grew up in a family that was interested in spiritualism. She studied art and became a talented painter, but eventually turned to writing and teaching about spiritual principles and concepts. She was deeply influenced by her background in metaphysical spirituality, particularly in the New Thought movement, which emphasized the power of positive thinking and the interconnectedness of mind and reality. Florence Scovel Shinn's contribution to the field of self-help and spirituality are significant because she helped to popularize these concepts in a practical, easily understandable, accessible ways. So today I'm going to be doing the summary of this book, The Game of Life and How to Play It, which has inspired countless persons seeking personal growth and spiritual enlightenment. In chapter 1, the opening chapter, Florence Shinn introduces the idea that life is like a game, and like any game, it has rules. She emphasizes the power of thoughts and beliefs in shaping our reality. And she also really brought across the concept that we are the players of life, and explains that we can either play the game according to the rules and principles of success, or we can play by the rules of failure. Now, according to her, the key to playing the game successfully is to develop a positive attitude, to have faith in yourself, and align your thoughts and actions with positive outcomes. One of her key teachings is that thoughts are things, meaning that our thoughts have a direct influence on the experiences we have. She encourages readers to be mindful of their thoughts, as they can attract either positive or negative outcomes. Now, one of the transformative quotes in chapter 1 is that we can either play the game by the rules of success or by the rules of failure. Now, in chapter 2, she delves into the concept of prosperity. And chapter 2 is called The Law of Prosperity. And she explains that the law of prosperity is like the law of gravity. It is always in effect, whether we are aware of it or not. She believes that if we align ourselves with the energy of prosperity, abundance, and wealth, we can attract these things into our lives. She teaches, however, that in order to do this, we must align our thoughts and beliefs with the idea that we can actually have abundance and that we can actually attract wealth and prosperity in our lives. She introduces the idea of affirmations, which she believes is a powerful tool for manifesting our desires, because by doing so, we program our mind to actually bring forth prosperity into our lives, because as she said, thoughts are actually things. Now, a powerful quote from this chapter is, "The man with a rich consciousness and the man with a poor consciousness are not in the same world. And she also said that the law of prosperity is based on the idea that there is more than enough for everyone, and that the universe is always conspiring in our favor. Now, chapter 3 is called The Power of the Word. And in this chapter, Mrs. Shinn delves deeper into the concept of affirmations, explaining that the words we speak have the power to create a reality. She also explores that our words have creative power. She believes that we must be mindful of the words we use and ensure that they are in alignment with what we desire to actually bring into our lives. She urges readers to choose their words carefully, as they can either bless or curse their lives. She emphasizes that affirmations and positive declarations can transform all circumstances for the better. Her message is encapsulated in the statement, you combine with what you actually notice. And she also wrote that the words we speak become the house in which we live. Now, in chapter 4, the law of non-resistance, Florence Shinn discusses the importance of letting go of resistance and trusting the universe's plan. She explains that the law of non-resistance is about letting go of resistance and accepting what is. She believes that when we resist something, we give it power over us and create negative energy. She encourages readers to stop fighting against undesirable circumstances and instead focus on the desired outcome. According to her, the key to practicing non-resistance is to let go of attachment to outcomes and to actually trust in the universe to bring us exactly what we need. This chapter teaches us that resistance only prolongs difficulties. And here she says, resistance is the only factor that can keep you from being successful. Now, in chapter 5, called The Law of Karma and the Law of Forgiveness, she introduces the idea of karma and explains that everything we do has consequences, either positive or negative. She also explains that forgiveness is a powerful tool for releasing negative karma, and that by forgiving others, we can create positive energy in our own lives. She explains how forgiving others and ourselves can release us from the cycle of negative karma. Shinn cautions against holding on to grudges, as they can create negative outcomes. Her wisdom shines through here in this chapter with the words, when you hold resentment toward another, you are bound to that person or condition by an emotional link that is stronger than steel. She also wrote that forgiveness is the key that unlocks the door to your success and happiness. In chapter 6, called Casting the Burden. Florence Scovel Shinn believes that we often make our problems worse by obsessing over them and trying to solve them through sheer force of will. She teaches the importance of surrendering our worries and burdens to a higher power. And she recommends casting that burden onto the universe and trusting that the universe and a higher power will guide us towards solutions. She advises readers to let go of anxiety and actually just to trust that by releasing our attachment to outcomes, she believes that we can actually free ourselves. And she makes this clear by writing, "You let go and let God." And that the only way to find solutions to your problems is to release them and trust in the wisdom of the universe. In chapter 7, entitled Love, Florence Scovel Shinn here explores the transformative power of love. She emphasizes that love is the ultimate force that can heal and harmonize all aspects of life. And she believes that love is the most powerful force in the universe, and that by cultivating this love towards others, we can attract positive energy and actually create positive outcomes. She explains that loving ourselves is the key to attracting love into our lives from others. And she explains this by writing, "Love is the solution to every problem." And that love is the key to unlocking the door to success and happiness. In chapter 8, Intuition or Guidance, Mrs. Shinn discusses the importance of intuition and inner guidance in making life decisions. She writes that intuition is a form of spiritual guidance that helps us make decisions and navigate the complexities of life. She believes that by trusting in our intuition, we can align ourselves with positive outcomes and avoid negative ones. She teaches that we can access this guidance through quiet reflection and trust in our own inner wisdom. Shinn also explains that intuition can be developed through practice and meditation. And she explores this further by saying, intuition is like a compass that can guide you towards your true purpose and destiny. In chapter 9, entitled Perfect Self-Expression or the Divine Design, in this chapter, Florence Scovel Shinn believes that each of us has a unique purpose and destiny in life, and that by aligning ourselves with this purpose, we can achieve success and fulfillment. She explains that this purpose is often revealed to us through intuition and guidance from God, the universe, or a higher power, or whatever you might name that. And she encourages readers to align with their divine design and express their true selves authentically. And that by embracing this purpose and expressing ourselves authentically, we can create positive outcomes in our lives. I know sometimes I get caught up on that word, authentic. There I go again. I'm not going to say it again. Hopefully, I won't have to repeat it again while I go through this summary. I apologize, guys, for going off track here. So, one of the quotes here in chapter 9 is that your true purpose in life is to be yourself and express your unique gifts and talents to the world. So in chapter 10, the final chapter, which is entitled Denials and Affirmations, she explains that denials are a powerful tool for releasing negative beliefs and energy. She believes that by affirming positive beliefs and letting go of negative ones, we can actually create positive outcomes in our lives. She emphasizes that these practices can transform our lives and help us play the game of life with absolute mastery. And one of her quotes from this chapter that really stood out for me is that denials are like a broom that actually clears out negative energy and makes way for positive outcomes. So I've come to the end of the summary for Florence Scovel Shinn's The Game of Life and How to Play It. But whilst I was going through it, I selected some inspirational quotes that I would like to share with you because these really stood out to me and are really applicable to everyday life. And the quotes are, thoughts are things and powerful things at that. Your word is your wand. You give power to what you give attention to. Success is not the result of a lucky break. It is the result of a clear understanding and application of principles. The world is a mirror, and everything that happens in it is a reflection of what is happening inside of you. Life is a game, and the only way to win is to play by the rules of success. So I'm going to end this summary by adding the author's message for this book. And the core message from the author is that the game of life and how to play it is that life is like a game and we are the players. Shinn believes that by aligning ourselves with positive attitudes and beliefs, and by taking action that are in line with our goals and desires, we can actually create positive outcomes in our lives. She emphasizes the importance of affirmations, non-resistance, forgiveness, love, intuition, and action towards our goals. Shinn's teachings are enduringly relevant still today and provide valuable insights and practical wisdom for anyone seeking to improve their lives. By embracing the principles outlined in this book, it's truly believed that readers can unlock the doors to success and happiness and can improve their lives and actually unlock their full potential. So this book actually serves as a testament to her enduring contributions to the field of self-help and spirituality, making it a valuable resource for those seeking positive change in spiritual growth. So I actually do have the full book audiobook on my channel. I will link it below. So you can go on and check out the entire book in its entirety, should you desire to do so. And until next time, thank you for tuning into my channel, and I'm hoping you are having a fantastic day. Bye.